Hello,
Hello,
I'm Ella,
Karina.
and we're here today to interview our fellow students here at Cesar Reds about what their culture means to them. And now we're here with, may I ask your name? Okay, perfect. So where are you from?
From Russia,
Which part of Russia?
from St. Petersburg.
Cool. And how do you enjoy living in Lucerne, in a foreign country?
It's really nice here.
How did you experience the culture of the different places you've lived in, other than St. Petersburg?
Very good.
Good. Have you experienced any place to be more open to outsiders than others?
Even better? Yeah, sure.
What are some cultures or countries that fascinate you?
Cultures? Swiss culture is really nice.
And how do you think, as being from Russia, living in a foreign country, it affects you?
Here is no racism, here is no any kind of discrimination. And I really try because back to Russia is quite hard.
And how did you find out more information about Switzerland or about other foreign countries that you lived in or traveled in, other than Russia? And how did your family feel about you living abroad? Positive? Are you involved in any cultural, ethnic, or international organizations with Russia? No? How are you able to remain connected to your native culture?
By Skype, I don't know.
Or do you have a community of friends from Russia as well here that you hang out with?
I just have friends back to Russia, that's it. Just
Did you have to learn any new languages when you moved abroad?
I know English, but I had to study German for like 6 months. But I think it's not enough for students to learn just for 6 months.
Have you lived in any other places other than Lucerne?
It's now. It's the small village near Lucerne.
And I think that's all we have for you today. Thank you for answering our questions. Have a wonderful night. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
John.
John. And yours? Kelvin? Cool. What is the meaning of your name?
Actually, we don't have any meaning on our name. But in our Chinese name, it has like my name is called Xing Chun, and Xing Chun means honest. My name is Yang Fei. One day,
So why did your parents decide to name you?
Because of love.
Because of love?
Yeah.
And is that important in Chinese culture?
Yeah.
Yes?
It's,
So which Chinese is your native language, correct?
yeah.
And how do you feel living in Switzerland, in a foreign country? How is it different from China, other than language and culture? Did you find it hard to adjust? Relaxed and slow-paced. Were your parents supportive of you moving to Switzerland? Yeah. So they're happy about the decision you made? Once you're done with school, do they expect for you to move back to China? Or will they be happy if you decide to move anywhere in the world? Okay, so family structure is important then. So you're the only son, are you the only child?
No, I got one older sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a close relationship with your parents?
Yeah.
And would you say that's important in Chinese culture?
Yeah, it's really important.
Are you close with more distant family, like aunts and uncles as well, or just your parents?
For me, it's not really. Not really.
No?
No, yeah.
For you, it's important in your family? Were you able to remain connected to your Chinese culture since living here in Lucerne? Like for example, do you find it easy to still connect with your culture and to participate in whether it be like religious events or special occasions that your culture normally hosts?
Oh, I think we should like. You mean the culture and you mean the difference between like China and
Or if you were able to maintain your culture while living in a
yeah,
different
I
culture?
prefer to maintain
Okay.
our own culture. Yeah, our own culture because we born from there and we have to like do the same culture with our country. We should learn other different kind of culture, but not at all. Yeah, maybe kind of.
And what do you do to help promote or sustain your culture? Like, do you still buy traditional food?
Yeah,
Yes?
food, yeah.
Okay, so you think that food is an important factor in maintaining
Yeah.
your culture?
Sure.
Okay, I think that's all for now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. May I ask your name and where you're from?
I'm Veronica, I'm from Germany. Vanessa, also from Germany. I'm Josie, also from Germany.
And how long have you lived in Switzerland?
It's already our second year. Since 1.5 years.
1.5 years. And do you find any differences from Switzerland and Germany?
Actually, it's not very different. Sometimes people are the same. Yeah, especially the French part. In the French part, they're a little bit strange compared to Germans.
So
It's
personality-wise,
so
you're different?
Yeah.
In the way, like, mentally,
How they act.
act.
Yeah, they are more close. Portraying is always in Switzerland.
Okay. And how do you feel, were your parents supportive of you moving abroad outside of your own culture of Germany?
Yes, they will. Yeah, mine actually as well.
And do you often confide in your parents or your family to make like big major life decisions? Or do you more so make the decisions for yourself?
I actually ask my parents what they would advise me. Like, it's not that I do what they say I should do or what they suggest me to do, but I ask them if they can help me or advise me.
And as a whole, do you think that that's something that's embedded into the German culture? To look up towards elders or to ask your parents for advice or to advise you?
Belongs a lot to the German culture that you have hierarchy. Yeah, a lot of yeah.
Well, I think that's all for now. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Just go inside because
That's the question. What am I waiting to know?
no, you're too many. Someone, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Hi. Hello.
So, what's your name and where you come from?
My name is Jasmine Problainis. I come from Chicago, Illinois, in the United States.
How do you like living in Switzerland so far?
I kind of love it. Every time I walk outside, it's like a postcard. And it's not as cold as it is in Chicago, so
How do you feel you adjusted so far to living in your own culture?
I think I've adjusted fairly well. I've learned not to buy expensive things and to, I don't know, try to speak the language.
How do you feel, were your parents supportive in your decision to come overseas?
Yeah, they were probably the biggest supporter of me living abroad for a year. I had an option to live for just like a quarter or 2 quarters of my
And do you feel that it's important for you to still keep your own heritage, your own culture from living in Chicago in America while in Switzerland, or?
I feel like it's important to keep parts of, I guess, my culture from Chicago, but definitely not the whole thing, simply because I want to blend in as much as possible.
So Do you feel it's part of your culture then to be more absorbent of other cultures? Sort of, I could say, for example, adaptable like a sponge, like you are more absorbed. So.
Definitely. I mean, America's a giant melting pot, so we're used to a lot of other cultures going on. Trying to adapt.
And do you think that's something that is embedded into your own culture?
Mine, definitely.
Okay. To be able to adapt and to kind of blend everything together.
Definitely. I'm pretty adaptable. I like to think. I definitely encourage other cultures to.
And while living here, have you experienced any negative clash of cultures?
Actually, no. I mean, people joke about Americans, but it's just jokes. So.
And have you noticed a difference in religion or family structure?
No, but that might not particularly. That might be because we're all students living in a building, but I haven't noticed anything too different except when you go out, you see people get kids.
Thank you.